shouldn't be treating expenditure as, business as usual. We need to rationalize our expenditure. We cannot justifiably talk about the need to raise revenue without looking at how it will be used. So we go to the expenditure side of the budget, that usually receives less attention and scrutiny. In fact, we can collect all the revenue that we possibly can, but if we spend it recklessly, we cannot achieve the intended impact on the economy. Now, the finance minister reported that expenditure in the first half year was 34.2 billion, and this was 92.9% of the target of 36.8 billion. Now, as I mentioned upstairs, the revenue was 84.5% of its target. And then here, expenditure is 92.9% of the target. Now, this is a very familiar story in the sense that expenditure almost invariably tends to run ahead of revenue. This, of course, means that we almost invariably experience deficit overruns, which lead to more borrowing and more debt accumulation. For the year as a whole, expenditure is estimated to be 74.6 billion, which will be higher than the original target of 73.4 billion. So again, if you recollect, we mentioned that for the revenue, the minister said, my new estimates will let me achieve my original target. On the other hand, when you go to the expenditure side, his new expenditure estimates will take him beyond the original target. Now, this will imply a higher deficit than originally estimated. Now, it is disappointing that expenditure was not reduced so as to maintain the original deficit target. That said, with the first half year expenditure of 34.2, the annual expenditure estimate of 74.6 implies that the second half year expenditure will have to be 40.4, which is 18% more than the first half year figure. The expenditure estimate may even be conservative, given the usual rush to spend by MDAs when we get into the second half year, just ahead of the next budget.